Starburster by Fontaines DC is the song I'm talking you through in this drum tutorial. Before I crack on with this video though, if you could like and subscribe, that will help me out tremendously. If you also want to help support the channel, I'll leave a link in the description below. So we've pretty much got a 2-bar pattern that repeats and loops itself throughout this track. It's not easy, but once you've got it, you've broken it down and you can play it fine, then you can add your own bits and kind of just play around with it. But have a listen to this 2-bar groove. First of all, goes like this. Okay, so we've pretty much got 8th note off beats throughout the first bar. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. The snare is on the 2 and 4 throughout this track. Okay, so the hands in the first bar are going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And the hi-hats on the offbeat, snare on the 2 and the 4. What makes this tricky is the kick. Okay, well, kick and the hi-hats combined. So kick, hi-hat, snare, first bar goes 1 and 2 and. That's nice and simple. Kick, hi-hat, snare, hi-hat. And then you've got 3 and da, and immediately into the snare, 4 and. So that's tricky, the 3 and 4. 3 and 4 and. Let's do that a bit again. 2, 3, 4. 3 and 4 and. Okay, let's do the whole bar nice and slow before we crack on to the second bar. So the first bar, 2, 3, 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. A little bit slower. Here we go. 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. The second bar, this is a little bit different. The first half of the bar we've got 1 and 2 and da. So we've still got these off beats for the first half. 1 and 2 and da. And then beats 3 really stirs it up here. We've got 3 E and da. 3 E and da. So we've got a double hi-hat, but what also makes this hard is we've got a double kick from beat 2. So it goes 2 and da, 3. And up to speed, that is quite hard. 2 and 3 E and da. So I think it's worth maybe going from the beginning up until beats 4. Nice and slow from the beginning. So we're going to go 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 E and da, 3 E and da. So as soon as you get that double kick, it's really quite quick. 2 and 3 E and da. Not easy. The last beat 4, we'll come back to the whole bar in a moment and do it real slow. Beat 4, we've got literally a snare and a hi-hat. But with the hi-hat, you've got an open hi-hat. So your right foot is going down for the kick, your left foot is coming up to open it. So you've literally open hi-hat, and then you close it to start at the beginning of the 2-bar phrase. Okay, so 4 and, literally 4. And if you find it hard, just keep the hi-hats closed. So now let's do the whole of the second bar first of all without stopping. Here we go. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 E and 4 and. Second bar again. 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 E and 4 and. Okay, now let's do the 2 bars without stopping, real slow. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Second bar, 1 and 2 and 3 E and 4 and. Beginning, and 2 and 3 and 4 and second bar, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and let's go a tad quicker. Here we go, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and second bar, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and beginning, and 2 and 3 and 4, and second bar, and 2 and 3 and 4, and tad quicker again. Here we go. So we're going to go 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and second bar, and 3 and 4, and in to the beginning. So it is tricky, it's not easy, but once you've got it, you can add your own crashes and drum fills and just play around with it if you wish. But let me know how you got on, let me know what you're listening to, and let me know what you possibly want to see in here on this channel next time. Thanks for watching, see you then.